Hello, hi everyone. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, Marcus, very clear.
Hi, hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for taking time off your busy schedule to attend this Autodesk Advanced Manufacturing webinar. My name is Marcus, and I have Syed from Tech Data, our Autodesk value-added distributor, plus Srivasan and Srini from Autodesk Advanced Manufacturing Solution Business Unit. I will cover a quick introductions, and Syed will cover the technical part, while Srivasan and Srini will cover Autodesk Advanced Manufacturing Solution portfolio. Our agenda for today will be as follows. We will provide a quick overview of the presentation before going into more details about Autodesk Advanced Manufacturing Solution updates. Once it's done, we will spend a few minutes explaining how you can learn more and get more extra information about Autodesk Advanced Manufacturing Solution. Finally, if you are completely new to Autodesk Advanced Manufacturing Solution, we will connect with your company for a business process analysis case. Here's a quick introduction of my company and who we are and our strength. We provide market-leading computer-aided technologies and software and services. Our team consists of professional and dedicated specialists with long years of experience in this industry. We also provide customizable trainings and post-processor customization service to suit every company unique problems and needs. Do feel free to connect with us anytime, and we are always happy to talk to your team. With that, I will pass the next presentation to Srini, and he will cover the Autodesk Advanced Manufacturing portfolio. Before we pass it to Srini, in between the speaker, there will be a poll flash on your screen. We appreciate if you can help us to answer the poll. Over to you, Srini.
So there is an initial poll. Is your company currently using any CAM solutions? You can either choose yes or no.
Thanks, Chow.
So the poll will be displayed for another 10 seconds. So please provide your feedback so that this will be helpful for us to proceed on with the presentation accordingly. Thank you all. So I think we can proceed on with the next presentation to Srini.
Yeah. Thanks, Charles, and thanks, Marcus. So thanks, Marcus, especially for the introduction. So Autodesk, as you look at the figures, we can do this because we have been changing how the world is designed and made for 40 years. So we started in 1982. And as our customers base has grown, so as we. From a handful of innovators, we have grown to over 12,000 employees worldwide. We have grown our revenue and we have moved our business to subscription and cloud. This gave us the recurring revenue that made us resilient company as we are today. And we are resilient enough that we spend 25% of our net revenue on R&D in last year. And we are already one of the largest providers of 3D design to manufacturing solutions in the world. And we want our R&D spend to reflect that, because that's how we deliver innovation. So next slide, So we have the broadest, most comprehensive, best-in-class manufacturing solutions available today, and our customers are benefiting from the expertise. So we have 700 software developers plus our expert technical consulting teams and growing specialized partner networks across the globe. And we have invested more than $1 billion on advanced manufacturing solutions to build advanced manufacturing solutions. And we have 6 technology centers worldwide focused on advanced manufacturing innovation. Next slide, Sai. So these are the technology, Autodesk technology centers where the future of making takes shape. We have the locations are like San Francisco, Boston, Toronto in Canada, Birmingham, UK, Munich, Germany, and Melbourne, Australia. Here we are committed to explore the future of making. Here we do architecture, engineering, and construction to manufacturing, generative design. So we work across these spaces to foster open innovation and advance the industries that help imagine, design, and make the world around us. Our network brings together industry, academic, and entrepreneurial communities to create a shared vision of the future of making. Autodesk provides these facilities, technology, and training and expertise for these communities to explore ideas that will shape the future. So we also invite the customers to come around and visit these technology centers and learn more about the future of making. Next slide. As you see here, right from 2006, Autodesk had invested in acquiring top technologies companies in the manufacturing space to build a robust advanced manufacturing platform for the industries at large to leverage advanced technologies under one roof. Next slide, Sai. We can now provide our customers with a broad best-in-class portfolio across all advanced manufacturing processes and needs, from design exploration through optimization and simulation, additive and subtractive manufacturing to inspection and robotics, allowing our customers to plan, program, and produce anything using an Autodesk solution. Next slide. Thank you. Let's now look at the current manufacturing challenges faced by the industries, which will help to introspect what as a manufacturer had to face in this fast changing environment. Due to the increased customer demands, the rate of new product introduction is skyrocketing. About 45% of them are delayed by at least 1 month. So this is a study done by Gartner.com, and it's been put in the news. So 45% of the new products that comes into market are delayed at least by a 1 month time. Why is this so? Why there's a delay? So let's deep dive further and see how manufacturing is affecting on this delay part. Next slide, Sai. So what are the common challenges that's faced by the manufacturing industries, or in large as a manufacturer? What are the challenges that we face today? So greater complexity. So suppliers of consumer goods strive to differentiate their products in a highly competitive marketplace. Consumers have grown to expect new and better parts more frequently, and end users expect products that are stylish, connected, desirable, life-enriching, customizable, reliable, convenient. And this places an ever-increasing pressure on the capabilities of manufacturers to react and remain ahead on the product designs. Parts cannot be half-made, and so CAM needs to provide tools to get the job done. Increased precision. Customers' expectations regarding quality are higher than ever. manufacturers need to maintain extreme levels of standards of quality and precision. Dimensional precision, surface finish are important, paramount nowadays. Manual polishing is not acceptable at all. Control and flexibility. Manufacturers are under pressure to make every second count. Inefficient machining processes containing air cutting waste time and money and place additional pressure on delivery timelines. Component manufacturers needs to be agile to react to design changes. New technologies, manufacturers have invested in new, more complex CNC machineries, invest in new, more efficient cutting tool technologies, need CAM software that can create the best programs to drive CNC machinery. New to high-speed or multi-axis programming is also a part, like many of you would have invested or trying to invest on new machineries, and pressure to shorten the ROI, return on investment. That's more paramount. Next slide, Sai. So the other common challenges that we face today are performance. Large complex parts take time to program, pressure to start cutting chips as quickly as possible. Speed cannot be the only consideration. Speed and quality must go in hand in hand. CAM software must provide the tools to shorten programming time while it's not sacrificing the quality. Manual rework. Parts are large, complex, and it has both complex in nature and large in nature. So as a result, any rework is expensive and time consuming and will impact the delivery timelines. Manual polishing is costly, inconsistent, and can destroy the precision of the required part. And the last one that I want to talk is on the confidence side. Complex parts are inherently harder to manufacture. Manufacturers are under pressure to produce high quality, reliable NC code. Programming errors need to be found and resolved as early as in the process. And programming errors can be disastrous, resulting in huge damage to the parts, not only to the parts, rejection of parts, but also to the workpiece, fixturing, CNC machine as a whole. So it's a lot of downtime as well as cost to the manufacturing process. So as we look at these challenges in industry now, so we have to learn, like if you want to learn more about how we can address to these challenges, I like to call upon Syed, our technology specialist, who will discuss on the Autodesk advanced manufacturing solutions in the next 30 minutes or so. Over to you, Syed.
So before that, there is a poll question to be displayed. So Vijay, can you follow on the second poll? Hello, Vijay? Yeah. So there is a poll question displayed in your screen. Which machining operation does your company provide? You can choose either of the options. Option 1, only turning operation. Option 2, only 3-axis machining. Option 3, turning and 3-axis machining. Option 4, turning and 3-axis to 5-axis machining. And option 5 will be others. You can choose either of the options. The poll will be alive for another 15 to 20 seconds. Please take your time to answer. So thank you all for answering the question. So over to you, Syed.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Srini. So, hello everyone. So my name is Syed. So let me just do a quick sound check here. Can everyone hear me? So am I clear to everyone? Or
Yes, sir.
Loud and
Very clear.
clear.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
All right. All right. So I'll be talking a little bit about advanced manufacturing solutions. So for nearly 40 years, right? So Autodesk has pushed the possibility of what it means to design and manufacture. So not just about design now, so it's also about manufacturing. So from subtractive, additive, simulation, materials, electronics. So Autodesk have it all nowadays. Okay, so let's just look at some of the solutions that we can help to improve your existing workflow or improve your team's performance in general. So first of all, let's look at Autodesk PowerMill. Okay, so PowerMill is a powerful computer control, or in short, CAM software that is specially designed for the development or advance of 5-axis machines and high-speed machines. Okay, so this application, so these solutions, right, is considered as the most advanced and complete software for machining complex and hard components, and is fully optimized for 5-axis and high-speed devices. So the main applications of this PowerMill is the production of sharp and sensitive parts, such as die casting, molding, and die cast. Of course, it can be used for others as well, but this is the main application, and it's very, very good. Its stronghold is in this kind of application. Okay, and then with the PowerMill, right? So with the help of this solution, so you can help to optimize the toolpaths, improve the surface quality of your components, all digitally, even before you start machining the real prototypes or the real parts. So you can do the verification all in digital world. Okay. All right, so a quick overview of what PowerMill can do. So basically, it's like I said, it's standard expert CAM solution is very advanced, 2.5 and 3 times milling. Okay, precision, unparalleled precision control, simulation and verifications. Okay, port machining, PowerMill robots. So you can even do robot simulations with PowerMill. Okay, so let's just see it a bit more here. Okay, let's talk about PowerMill. So no matter the parts you manufacture is simple or complex, you probably need more than one machine setup, right? So which can also increase time to program the CAM portion. So basically in PowerMill, is giving you the predictable behavior, increase automation, and greater flexibility in a very, very so-called familiar interface. So when a setup is activated, so you can see that any toolpaths will be shown automatically on the setup. Okay, you can see that work planes is very much accessible, very user-friendly. We can also even add machine tools on the spot from for every setup now. You can see the work planes also behaving. Okay, is shown on the browser, so you can see it clearly. You can control the work planes on the spot. And then let's look at things like machine tools. You can specify default thickness for every setup. And let's talk about the machine tool and model locations. So you can assign different machine tool, and model location can be assigned to each setup as well. So this makes it easier to jump in between setup. So let's say we're talking about multiple setup, right? So you can jump in between and you can choose it from the when you want to start to run the program, you can choose it from the dialog box. Okay, so with this, so your workflow to programming parts that requires multiple setup can be shortened in time, can be automated, and can be simplified. So it will help you to improve your team's performance, your product performance together. Okay, now let's look at some of the examples. So here is an example of the usage of PowerMill with 5-axis example. So you can set up a vise, so you can import a vise, or you can create your own vise and bring it into PowerMill. Okay, so that's just some examples of the videos of how PowerMill helps to machines the product in real life. Okay, so with some examples, just quick quotes from one of our customer, okay, Paragon D&E. So with PowerMill, we're seeing jobs comes in weeks ahead of schedules. Bills that usually traditionally take 10 weeks, now we're doing it within 4 to 5 weeks. So basically, in this example, in this code, so basically they save more or less half the time to create the programmings, to create the machining with PowerMill. Okay, so the 3 reasons to use why they use PowerMill is rapidly create high efficiency toolpath. Okay, and then of course the toolpaths can be edited. Okay, so not many solutions have this capability where you can edit the toolpath. Okay, and automatic 5-axis collision avoidance to make sure that there's no gouge or any tools that hitting the parts or the machines. Okay, so now I'm going to share next is about Autodesk PowerShapes. Okay, PowerShape is an ideal modeling companion for CAM software such as PowerMill. Okay, just know that I shared you earlier. So basically, it helps to create geometry to aid CAM programming, basically for modeling purpose. So PowerShape can work with native CAD data. So basically, it can open up CAD data from any almost all the mainstream design system. Okay, intelligent workflow helps you to import, analyze, repair, and also prepare complex part for CNC machinings. Okay, so commonly used. Okay, so PowerShape is commonly used by a manufacturer who receive finished product design and need to convert it into manufacturable parts. Often things like mold, tools, dies, electrodes that used for mass production. As you know, sometimes in modeling environment, you can model all the very complicated stuff, but is it manufacturable? So sometimes they are where it is needed to do some editing or adjustment to make sure that the part is manufacturable. Okay, so some of the key points of PowerShape is basically it can repair imported CAD data. So basically prepare third-party CAD models for manufacturer. It can help to find and also repair common fault with ease with automatic wizards. Okay, it can help you to auto-detect some issues or problems. Okay, tolerant solid modeling. So access solid modeling tools designed for real-world manufacturing problems. Okay, this will help to quickly make whole model edits on imperfect data. So basically, it will highlight on where is issues or potential issues. Okay, flexible surface modeling. All right. So whenever we produce complex surface geometry, right, Okay, so you always need to make sure that we are able to make a precise edit to create manufacturing surfaces to our needs, to make sure that it's to sync back or relate back to whatever is our requirement and our standard. So we can do this with PowerShape as well. Okay, so let's just look at some examples.
PowerShape has a number of dedicated tools to assist with the creation of core and cavity blocks for use in the production of moulds and dies. The first step towards producing a moulded or cast part is to orient the component appropriately. Automotive parts, for example, are designed in car line, their true 3D position as they will be on the finished vehicle. For moulding, parts must be reoriented to allow the tool to open and close in a single direction, known as a line of draw. PowerShape helps you find the optimum alignment quickly and easily. Use undercut shading to visualize any regions that cannot be molded. If necessary, adjust the work plane until the undercut features are more easily accessed. For parts that can be molded in a single line of draw, PowerShape uses a simple to follow die wizard. PowerShape automatically splits the part into cavity and core halves, but goes on to create all of the necessary split surfaces to ensure that the tool seals correctly. Die wizard is fast, powerful and extremely flexible. You can start with just the part to be moulded, or predefine split curves, shutout surfaces, split surfaces, die blocks or any combination, and allow PowerShape to create the missing pieces of geometry. Many real-world parts cannot be moulded in a single direction, but instead require complex mechanisms such as slides, lifters, collapsing cores and so on. The cavity core wizard in PowerShape divides a model into as many separate solids as you need. Simple dynamic sliders show you the tool action, helping you ensure that the finished tool will work exactly as you want it.
All right, so that's on PowerShape. So let's look at something towards inspection. So metrology, so inspection portion of chem or machining industries. Okay, so Autodesk Power Inspect. Okay, so measurement software that offers powerful way to inspect, validate, and manage quality for all the measurement equipment. So it works well with all the portable CNM like Faro, Kimco, Roma, and a few more. Okay, let's look at the capabilities in general. So complex shapes inspection. Basically, this is what the purpose of using Power Inspect. So you want to inspect complex shapes, apply the best strategies for inspecting complex shapes, and automatically compile result into reports. Okay, manufacturing integration. So optimize your manufacturing with adaptive fixturing, so OMB on machine verifications, electro inspection, clay milling. Okay, 2D features from point clouds where you can automatically fit 2D features from point cloud data and have greater confidence in the measurement results. Okay.
Do you require adaptable metrology software capable of smoothly merging with and optimizing your existing workflow? At PowerInspect, we look to complement your overall manufacturing process, however you choose to do things. Our vision is not just for metrology, but to enhance each step of your workflow. We all understand that time is cost, and so PowerInspect has been built with numerous features and tools that aid in drastically improving the efficiency of your practice, whatever the scale of your project. One of these is a deeply developed alignment tool. This tool consists of a wide array of different alignment methods, making it flexible enough to apply to almost any situation. In particular, PowerInspect's powerful best fit functions allow you to refine your alignment even further, leading to much swifter and more precise overall inspection. PowerInspect also makes small adjustments as it measures, updating future procedures based on the results it obtains. With this feature, named Adaptive Manufacture, inspection can become an integral part of your machining process. With each and every measurement, subsequent toolpaths automatically update and further inspection sequences are modified, leading to unparalleled accuracy at all stages of manufacture. But this accuracy could be impaired by any machine you use in your manufacturing procedure. How exactly can you be sure that your machine tool is accurate? PowerInspect can be used to analyze your machines, to ensure they operate exactly the way you want, qualifying any areas of uncertainty before they become a problem. At Autodesk, we have a broad range of expertise in a wide array of industries. This experience has proven useful in the construction of our solutions, including PowerInspect. One such industry is electrode manufacture. In an area such as this, where an incredible amount of precision is required, PowerInspect is unrivaled in its prowess. Its peerless ability to measure during each step of the process allows you to compensate for any inaccuracies without excessive expense. No matter what type of engineering you do, PowerInspect can be easily integrated with your workflow, majorly enhancing your manufacturing process.
Okay, so is everyone still okay? All right, so let me just proceed a little bit, not much from my side. Okay, let's talk about FeatureCam. Okay, so FeatureCam, multi-axis turn mill cam software for 2D, 3D milling and also turning. So mainly used for turn mill. Okay, so let's look at the capabilities of FeatureCam. So basically, it's supporting wide variety of machines in job shop environments, including 2.5 to 3-axis milling, index milling, turning, EDM, water jets, laser cuts. Okay, automated cam programming, standardized best practice. So basically, it helps to program parts faster. Why? Because they reduce programming time using automated cam. This is basically an automated cam, so it have a very good features called feature recognition, where they use feature recognition to scan, identify, and create machinable features from your design. Okay, comprehensive machine support, can program mills, lathes, turn mills, Swiss lathe, YEDMs, and more. Okay. Okay, so some examples of how people use it. I mean, FeatureCam has been a blessing. Okay, from the design, they can get the decodes. Okay, it goes into the machine in a very fast, a very short time. Okay, so the three main main capabilities that were highlighted is automate your workflow from design to NC. This so-called process is shortened. Okay, single interface for all the CNC applications. Okay, consistent result with built-in manufacturing knowledge. Okay, all right. So now let's look at another one called Fusion 360. Okay, basically, Fusion 360 is integrated unified CAD/CAM says CAE solution from Autodesk to so-called add more value towards PowerMill, PowerInspect, PowerShape, and so on. So basically, its strength is on the modeling, okay, and the analysis, where you can see in the image here. Fusion also can help in terms of collaborations, where it can help to do file managements, or let's say if you want to share or collaborate from with external parties, okay, you can do that, and all the so-called communication can be stored within Fusion 360. Okay, so with Fusion 360, design and manufacturing professional can translate, create, modify, repair, 3D CAD models, create assembly if needed, create toolpath, okay, with all the CAM's capabilities, and will be much easier to collaborate with other project stakeholders. Okay, let's look at more on this. So in here, using any CAD technologies in Fusion 360 allows direct import of file types without the need for additional sets of originating CAD software. In this example, the SolidWorks part file is imported into Fusion 360. Okay, so with all the powerful assembly and modeling within Fusion, it can be used to establish machining fixtures. Okay, can be fed downstream to PowerMill for machine programming. So any changes to the original SolidWorks file, right, it will be immediately reflected in the Fusion file. So and then it can be subsequently passed down to manufacturing to PowerMill, for example. Okay, and so basically, if anything, if there's any updates or any changes, so within SolidWorks, like in this one, you can see that there are some changes as there's some fillet added, and you can see with just one button click, it automatically update in Fusions. Okay. All right. So let's say now I'm in PowerMill, and then there are some collision discovered. Okay. So you can find out that there's some collisions with the machines or with the tools, and we can do some collaboration or markups within Fusion team environments. Okay. And then this is all in the Fusion, and you can do some markups, give some comments. You can document the comment on the right-hand side. You can see communication is there. So when the file was sent to Fusion or open up in Fusion, so we can make the amendment, adjustment, and then send back, or maybe we can open it back with PowerMill and can straight do the machine program. Okay. So you can see re-import into PowerMill. So it's simulate in PowerMill to show that everything is well. So this is where collaborations capability of Fusions really helps. Okay. All right. So next one. So okay, another example here. Part design is created in PowerShapes can be also exported to Fusion. So using Fusion simulation capabilities. So the design can be so-called verified. So in this example, okay, so we can create multiple materials, and we can see whether which material is stronger or which one is strong enough to withstand the real life forces that we apply. Okay, in real life situations. So in this case, we created so this is mild steel. So and then we can just run the simulation. Probably we can set different thickness or different material of the parts. We can see and validate the parts whether it's strong enough or not. I can see where is the critical areas, where is the critical point of that part. So this is all done before we go to machinings. Okay, right. So and then another capabilities here is within Fusion is on the sheet metal and sheet metal design and also nesting. Basically, this added more strength towards PowerMill package where Fusion can help in terms of sheet metal design and also nesting. As you can see here in Fusion, it's very simple to create sheet metal with simple drag to the desired length. Okay, and you can create working drawings. Okay, and then we can create also like a simple like a nesting and also a cutting within Fusions. Okay, so this all adds more benefit, more strength to the advanced manufacturing package. Okay, especially to PowerMill package. Okay, so let's look at. Okay, all right. So done my part here. So I'm going to pass to next presenter. Okay, to Srivatsan. So Charles, do you want to run the poll?
Yeah. Thank you, Syed. So there is a poll question displayed. So which one of the solutions interest you the most? Option 1, PowerMill. Option 2, Power Inspect. Option 3, PowerShape. Option 4, Fusion 360. Option 5, NetFab. And the final option is all the above. So please choose one of the options. I hope by now you would have a great idea of each and every products displayed. You have another 10 seconds for this, for answering this poll. Thank you all for answering the poll. And over to you, Srivatsan, for the next topic.
Okay, so thank you, Charles, and also to Syed and Srini and Marcus for the previous presentations. So good afternoon to everyone here. My name is Srivatsan, and I am from Autodesk Singapore. And my role is to bring these technologies with the help of partners like Marcus and I-VTech to our customers around the ASEAN region. They are creators, innovators, manufacturers around this region, working on several, making different products, innovations, like 3D printing, subtractive, all these people will have different needs. And I work with these partners to bring our technology to ensure that they are able to achieve their business goals. So far we have seen some of the technologies that Autodesk have in the advanced manufacturing space. And Syed has also shown some of the software capabilities. We didn't deep dive into it. I do not want to bore. We didn't want to bore you guys. We just wanted to give a quick introduction about the capabilities of this product. So you have also seen that we have invested $1 billion in this technology, and over $1 billion in acquiring a lot more advanced manufacturing technology to provide a complete solution. But what use of it is all of this if you're not able to achieve results and give our customers what they want? The great thing is we have been doing this for four decades, and we have had some immense successes around the globe. And my part right now will be to discuss more on these successes that we had with companies that may be doing something similar to what you're doing. So next slide, please, Syed. Next slide, please. Okay, so by implementing these Autodesk capabilities that we have discussed so far, our customers have been able to overcome their challenges to achieve the following business goals or business outcomes. First thing, they are able to create better products through improved product performance, aesthetics, quality, reliability. And since the awareness of green technology and sustainability is increasing right now, our solutions have also enabled customers to make more products that are more sustainable, more green, reduce the number of materials used, less energy consumptions, and also to win more business. And this leads to increased market share, greater profits, and expand product and service offering. And we are able to also help our customers improve their operational efficiency, which of course results in increased manufacturing throughput, improved supply chain agility, and have fewer defects. Because the more scraps you have, it's going to have a burner on your cost, your overall cost, and time to market. So improved operational efficiency is very important, especially for manufacturers. And we have also enabled increased innovation. How have we been able to do this? So through Autodesk technologies, as you can see, PowerShape, PowerMill, Fusion, all these are interconnected. So you have design teams, inspection, QC team, manufacturers, they are all able to, share their files and be completely aware of what's going on in each of these manufacturing cycles. So we provide a platform for them to collaborate efficiently, which means that we reduce the number of non-value-added processes, like setting up the part on the machine. You can do that by Power Inspect automated setup, seamlessly transferring files from one software to another. All these cut out non-value-added processes, and this time that you save, you can use it to innovate and create better and more sustainable products for your customers. Okay, so I would like to go through some of the success stories that we have managed to achieve over the last 40 years. And next slide, please, Syed. Okay, so firstly, this is a customer They are a large automotive OEM customer based out of North America. And they had a goal to build an agile workforce following a business transformation in their organization, which caused a reduction in workforce. Okay, so what they wanted to achieve is to be able to, make products faster and not let this reduction in workforce affect their throughput. So we partnered with this OEM from America, and we helped them to standardize and automate their processes across multiple facilities in North America. And the outcomes, they speak for themselves. We managed to reduce 30% of the machining time from 60 minutes to machine an engine casing to just 40 minutes. And this is through the CNC feature recognition that Syed spoke about, which is part of FeatureCam, where you don't have to pick out all the holes, the software will just do it for you. And because of these improvements in the manufacturing process, the company invested $44 million in acquiring new equipments to reduce inefficiencies and limitations. And not only that, they were able to reduce part inspect time from 5 days just to an hour. Imagine that, 5 days just to an hour. All this is by, putting our technologies in each of the processes from design, manufacturing, and inspection. And of course, they were able to completely cut off scraps. In fact, they have 100% tolerance. All the parts, 100% of the parts are within tolerant. And this is by automated machine setup. You don't need a worker who's with a dial gauge and a hammer just knocking the part. You just do it with a probe, and then you can start machining straight away. So this is a very successful case that we have. Next slide, please. Okay, another case is there's this company called Train Technologies, who are in the HVAC and refrigeration sector. So they design and material. They wanted Autodesk to support them in terms of design, material processes, molding, and machining. And through our partnership, we managed to achieve these things. 478 hours per year of additional machining capabilities. Like we said, reducing the unwanted work, automating process, we managed to achieve this. And also 26% in part cost. If you have less scraps, if you use less materials, that's going to have a huge impact at the end of the year. And for them, it's 26% reduction in part cost and 7 weeks of reduction in product development process. If you're able to bring your product into the market much earlier, then you're able to reap the benefits, get the ROI much quicker. And our partnership with Trend has enabled them to do that. Next slide, please. And the next one is Formaplex, who is a UK-based company. They have 4 sites across the UK and 400 people, workers, and 44 CNC machines. They are a tier 1 supplier for global blue chip customers. They're doing injection molding, composite tooling, thermoplastics, components for automotive, aerospace, defense, and even Formula One. So they were actually looking to increase their throughput and efficiency to provide greater capability and scalability within their new facilities. So they expanded their facility and they were looking for these changes. So what they did is they standardized with Autodesk solutions across the process. Like all the solutions that we talk about, instead of mix and matching with outside vendors and things like that, they managed to standardize everything. And as a result, they managed to increase the operational efficiency by 30%. And they also maximized the $6 million manufacturing investment that they have made by higher machining efficiency and faster and connected workflow. What you get by standardizing across Autodesk platform is having that efficiency and a connected workflow that takes away wastage of time of converting files, data loss, and things like that. And very importantly, they managed to utilize the machine 24/7. I know for business owners who have invested in new machines, this is the holy grail of machine utilization, a machine that runs 24/7. So they have managed to achieve that, and we are very happy to help them achieve that. And next one, please, Syed. And finally, this is Quest Industries. They are based in Michigan in the US, and they are tier 1 supplier for OEMs. and they wanted to double the size of the business and completely digitalize their process and reduce the reliance on supply chain. Especially with COVID and the war in Ukraine, we have seen a lot of disruptions to supply chains, both locally and globally. So how did we help them achieve this? So we achieved this by helping them to transition their end-to-end EDM process from multiple vendors to a single Autodesk toolset. And what was the outcome? They can program their electrodes 100 times faster, increase their machine capacity by $6 million, and completely automate their EDM process. And there's also less reliance on outside suppliers because they're able to increase their capacity and do a lot of more jobs by themselves. So we have gone through 4 different business outcomes. And next slide, please, Syed. Okay, so the reason why I've shown you these things is we want to show you that we don't just say that we have this technology. We actually want to show that we have managed to achieve our customers' goals and business outcome goals. And we can do the same for you as well. Just looking through our audience list, I can see business owners, programmers, machine operators, and even students in there. So I know that each of you will have different goals. Some of you want to reduce your programming time. For business owners, they want to make sure that their new investments is getting ROI faster. Whatever your goal is, we want to be there to help you out, to help you achieve it. So after this session, we will provide our contact list, and you can get in touch with us to do a quick discovery session. What happens during this discovery session is we will either face-to-face or through Zoom, we will have a quick discussion with you, understand what's going on, understand your challenges, your business goals, and we will suggest how we, Autodesk, and you as a customer can work together to help you achieve these business goals. And one person or one partner that we cannot recommend enough is I-VTech, our local partner in Singapore, who have been in this industry for, I believe, over 2 decades, and they have experience in the injection molding space as well as the CNC machining space. And now I'd like to hand it over to Marcus from I-VTech to speak more about what services and capabilities that they offer to customers. Marcus, please. Thank you.
Thanks, Srivasan. Charles, I think there's a poll, right?
Yeah, thank you, Marcus. So Vijay, can you post the final poll? Yes. So is your company open for business process analysis discovery? You can either choose yes or no. You have another 15 seconds for this poll. Thank you all for answering. Over to you, Marcus, for the discovery session.
Thanks, Charles. Thanks, Sri. As mentioned earlier, every company has its unique problems and issues, and we would like to understand the unique gaps and problems that your company or your manufacturing today is facing. With the understanding from our technical team, we can customize a unique training solution just for your company. We conduct trainings for both on-site and our training center. Our dedicated technical specialists are equipped with many years of trainings and industrial experience that allows us to knowledge transfer to your user during the user trainings. Next. With that, we are now open for questions. Do feel free to unmute yourself or type in the chat box, and we'll try our best to answer the questions during this session. If you're not able to do so, we will get back to you through your email. So we have maybe 5 minutes. So we just wait for the questions to be pop up, or anybody can just unmute. Then me, Srivasan or Srini will be able to address the questions. And of course, if you have your too shy to ask any questions, do let us know that you're open for any process analysis discovery session, and we'll get back to you on that. So meanwhile, waiting for any questions to be flashed, anything from Srini or Sri or Syed to add before we end the sessions?
Nothing from me.
Okay, we just wait for a couple of minutes.
Please, please feel free to post your questions, or I think you can raise your hand and the organizers will unmute you to ask the question.
Charles, I believe there's a feedback session, a quick feedback session after the webinar, right?
Yes, Marcus. So there will be a quick feedback session once they quit the Zoom.
Okay.
So everyone, before quitting, there will be a feedback session. Once you close the Zoom, you will get a pop-up with the feedback questions. Please feel free to fill up the feedback sessions. This will help us to analyze and also help us optimize for your next sessions too. It'll be just 4 to 5 questions, which will help us to understand you better.
Okay, let's just give us another one, maybe 2 minutes. Okay, so I don't think um, there's any questions being popped up or raised in hand. Okay, let's just leave us another 30 seconds.
It seems no queries.
Yeah.
So Marcus and Charles, I think we can close the call. I think.
Okay, Ken. I think once everyone actually log out from the session, do appreciate to fill in the feedback so we can actually gather some information and get back to you on your any required or need from your company.
And after the session, all attendees will also receive an email where we will share the contacts of myself, Srini, Marcus, and Syed. So if you have any questions that's specific to the product or overall as the portfolio, you can let us know. And if you would also like to explore the discovery session or business process analysis session, you can also let us know, and then we will take the conversation forward from there. Yes. So I think with that, Marcus, we can close the session, right?
Yeah. So okay. Thanks everyone. Thanks Srini, Syed, Charles, and everyone, and all the customers who actually spend this hour with us. Hope everyone learned something from here, and we hope to see you guys soon. Thanks everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Wish you a great day.
Thanks everyone.